Ancient Art is one of the most climbed desert towers in the southwest of America, easily recognisable by its unique corkscrew summit. Ancient Art is one of several summits of the Fisher Towers in Utah, just outside the adventure capital of Moab. The most straightforward route is Stolen Chimney, a well-protected 5:10 climb with ample bolts in the crux sections. The start of the first pitch is mainly a scramble. We chose to split the first pitch into two, allowing for better photography. A scramble leads to a large ledge and a natural belay anchor. The top of the first pitch is probably the crux of the route. A shallow chimney requires delicate stemming and balance. This section is very well protected by 4 large bolts, all reachable from the previous one, so you're always protected from above. This is good 5:10 climbing, but if you pull on your gear, you only score a 5:8. The climbing is chimney style, using opposing forces of hands and feet to gain height, but the shallow angle chimney feels weird. The rock is also a bit weird. I presume these conglomerate bits are fine to pull on.
The third bolt was already clipped, but then was getting up to the third bolt was the crux.
That one move is hard. Here between the third and the fourth.
The top of the first pitch has significant anchor chains. You can't miss them. The second pitch is up a mud-coated chimney with natural protection. It's a pretty straightforward 5.8 pitch, and the polished holes in the mud show you where to stand. True story.
Great lead. Well done.
Melissa led the third pitch. Very short, but once again thin and delicate moves up an exposed arete. Some say this is the crux, and once again it's very well protected with 3 or 4 bolts all reachable one after the other. It's 5:10 climbing, but 5:7 if you pull on your gear.
Yeah, grade 18. Well done, Mel.
Wow.
Bouncy grade 18. Climbed. Yeah.
And finally, this is why we're here, why everyone comes here. The final pitch, the unforgettable corkscrew summit pitch. Nervously totter along the narrow sidewalk with an 80-metre drop on either side, across to the diving board and employ whatever technique you feel appropriate. Many go for the beached whale technique, but you should be able to step up, just like Melissa. With relief, the first bolt is reached. Although none of the bolts on the tower fill you with entire confidence, it's best not to test them. The start of the tower is easier at the left, but Mel just went straight at it. This is the most awkward move. Over the bulge, it helps to be very flexible.
Left, that's it. Oh, you see, you got so much better agility than me. Well done.
Wow. Some move.
And that's it. A Class 3 scramble leads airily up to the top. Take a few deep breaths and slowly stand up on top of the corkscrew summit with tremendous exposure. Then get ready to pose for the ubiquitous photo that everyone shows off to all their climbing buddies.
Pretty scary up here.
There's Mel at the belay and me on top of Ancient Art.
Ancient Art is a climb that everyone wants to do, but mainly just for the summit photo.
I see some bolts going up this pillar next door to the slings.